All right, good morning, good afternoon, guys. We are in our second lesson for Unit 3, so 3.2, translations. Code learning target today is I can translate a figure and write a rule for translation. So if you remember, like a translation, we said this was going to be a slide. So one figure is sliding to the other one. So the last time we did reflections where we flipped, but this time we're not going to flip, we're just going to slide it up, down, left, right, combination of those. Important things to remember. All points move the same direction and distance, and angle measures and side lengths are preserved. That makes that a rigid motion. Okay, so let's look at this one. So remember the parentheses is the new one, and then here was our pre-image. So our pre is up here, and then our image is down here. So let's figure out how far did these move. So I want to get A to A prime. So I'm going to go over. So I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4. So I went left 4, and then I got to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I went left 4, down 6. I'm going to repeat this for the other two just to make sure they check. So B, I should be able to go left 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. There's B prime. Now C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They hit. So this works for everything, and it should, because all points move the same direction and distance. All right. So now we need to put this as a rule. So the rule, and this is probably the hardest thing about these, is how to read it. So big T for translation, and then it can be written a few different ways. Now, when you go left 4, that's moving on the X axis. When you're going down, that is on your Y axis. Now, left is negative, so this is like -4, and down is also negative, so that's -6. So there's two ways that this can be written. So since it's left 4, we say -4, comma, -6. And then it is these pointy brackets, and you can kind of see them right here. So translation, left 4, down 6. And then you're going to have parentheses, and then what did you move? We moved the triangle ABC. So triangle ABC. Now that's one way to write it. Now there's one more way to do it, and they're both equally used. You could do it this way. So T for translation, and then you would see X minus 4, Y minus 6, and then triangle A, B, C. So since I see X minus 4, that tells me to go left 4. I see Y minus 6, that tells me to go down 6. Now if it was X plus 4, I would go up. I would go right 4, and if I saw Y plus 6, I would go up 6. All right, so let's put it to action here. So what is the graph of translation? This 7, notice it is positive 7, so that's going to be right 7, and this is so X, Y, and this is negative, so this is going to be down 4. So we're going to take triangle EFG and do this, right 7, down 4. So we're going to take each point and do that. So it doesn't matter where you start. I'm going to start with F. So right 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Down 4. 1, 2, 3. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is going to be F prime. E, right 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. So E is going to be here, E prime, and then G, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is the counting way to do it. Now notice that they should be the same size, and they are. Now there's also another way that you can do this. You can also say, what were my original coordinates? So E, F, and G. So E was at -5, 4. F was at -1, 5. And G was at -2, -1. Well, what do we want to do? We wanted to go right 7 and then down 4. So what we're going to do is all the x's, so the x's we're going to add 7 and the y's we're going to subtract 4. Okay, so -5 adds 7, -5 adds 7 is 2. 4 subtract 4 is 0. Well, where's E prime? 2, 0. There it is, right there, 2, 0. Here, same thing, -1 add 7, that is 6. 5 minus 4 is 1. Where's it at? 6, 1. Here, -2 add 7, that is 5. -1 subtract 4 is -5. 5, -5. Boom. So that's two different ways to do it. So you can count. That's what most students prefer to do when they have the graph. But you can also do this. So remember, these are your x's, those are your y's, and that's how we get. All right. So let's see what we get. So what translation rule maps STUV onto S prime, T prime, U prime, V prime? So first off, find your original. So here's your pre-image, and this one is your image. So S is getting there. So you can pick any point you want. You can do U to U prime, T to T prime. Does not matter. I'm gonna do U to U. So how do we get there? So we go 1, 2, 3, 4 down, and then we go left 1. So 1 to the left. Now if we go down 4, then that's y minus 4, and we go 1 to the left, that's x minus 1. So now let's put this into our rules. So T, we're going to use the brackets this time. Now x goes first, so we're going left 1, so that's -1, and then we're going down 4, that's -4, close the brackets. And then this was STUV. Now you can do it the other way if you want. We could say translation, we're going left, so that is x minus 1, y minus 4, STUV. Okay. So we got another one down here. What translation rule maps P to P prime? So we're going from P, so this is where we're starting, and this is where we're finishing. So let's go this way. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 2. So we went right 5 and then up 2. So your rule, translation, right 5, that's positive 5, up 2 is positive 2, and then we just did that to point P. Or you could say the parentheses x plus 5 this time, y plus 2 to point P. So translate right 5 up 2. Positive 5 is right 5, positive 2 is up 2. So either way is correct. All right, so we got this little bit down here at the bottom. Give the coordinates of the image after this translation. So we don't have a picture this time, so we got a rule, and then we got these coordinates. So notice that the x is positive, so this is x plus 3. So we got x plus 3 and y subtract 2. So I'm going to take all the x's and I'm going to add 3. So 4 plus 3 is 7. Negative 3 plus 3 is 0. 4 plus 3 is 7. Now I go back and do the same thing for the y's. But the y's I'm going to subtract 2. So 1 minus 2 is negative 1. 2 minus 2 is 0. Negative 5 minus 2 is negative 7. Those are my points. Over here, same thing. So we got minus 5 here. So that's going to be x subtract 5. And the y has no change. No change for the y because it's 0. So that means all my y's are going to end up being exactly what they were to start with. So all the x's subtract 5. So I do all my x's first, I think. So 4 minus 5 is negative 1. Negative 3 minus 5 is negative 8. 0 minus 5 is negative 5. Y is no change. So 4 stayed 4. 5, so these are my y's. 4 stayed 4. 5 will stay 5. And 7 will stay 7. So that's how we can do it without a graph. All right. All right, so to the back. All right, composition of rigid motions. A compound, 2 or more, series of transformations. So composition where we have 2 transformations. So here's an example. You got a reflection over line L and the translation by this rule, 2 to the left and up 5 of this triangle. So you got 2 things happening here. You have a reflection over line L, so that is that. And then this one is a translation left 2 up 5. So the question is, which one do you do first? Well, here's the object. Okay, so in this case a triangle. You do the one closest to it. So this would get done first. So you do this first and this second. So the translation first. So in this one you would translate first, reflect second. All right, so let's put it to use. So what is the composition of transformations written there? 1 transformation. So here you have 2 transformations. So you got 2 translations. Excuse me, 2 translations. All right, so this one, you are going right 3 down 2. Here you're going right 1 and down 1. So what would be the total? So if I went right 3 and then right 1, then I would go a total of right 4. If I went down 2 and went down another one, then I would go down 3. So your total translation is 4, negative 3. So you're just combining the two into 1. Now again, you can just do 3 plus 1 is 4, negative 2 plus negative 1 is negative 3. So let's try it again here. Again, two translations. This one you're going left 4 and no change. This one you're going left 2 and up 5. So what's the total? If I go left 4 and left 2 more, well, that is going left 6. If I don't move and then I go up 5, that's just up 5. So then your translation is negative 6, 5. So negative 4 plus negative 2 is negative 6. 0 plus 5 is 5. So that's your total. All right. So here you got some practice problems. If you want to pause the video here and try to work them out, that's fine. If not, then we can just keep going. All right. What is the rule for the translation shown? So big thing is you got to know, where do you start? So here's your pre, and again, no parentheses, and then here is your image. So you're going this direction. So you're going from pre to the image. Pick a letter, doesn't matter. I'm just going to pick B and B prime. So I'm just going to go start counting. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going right 5 and then down 1, 2. Down 2. So this is 5, 2. Or you can write it this way. X plus 5, y, oh, this should be a negative 2. Subtract 2 because we're going down. All right. And then, so either this one or that one. So either one will work. Here's your original. So here's your pre, and here's your image. So I'm just going to use P. So 1, 2. So we went right 2 and then down 1. So my rule is 2, negative 1, or you can say x plus 2, y minus 1. All right. So now no graphs these times. So the vertices of triangle ABC are these. For each translation, give the new vertices. So this is a problem, 3 separate problems. So here, this is going left 2, up 3. So x minus 2, y plus 3. So you got A prime, B prime, C prime. So all your x's you're subtracting 2. So x, x, and x. All right, so 2 minus 2 is 0. Negative 3 minus 2, negative 5. 4 minus 2, 2. Now do your y's. So all your y's you're going to add 3. Well, negative 3 plus 3, 0. Negative 5 plus 3, negative 2. 1 plus 3 is 4. And there's your new coordinates. Same thing here. So you got x minus 4. If you want to pause it and practice this, that's fine. So we're just going to do the same thing, but with a new rule. So all your x's are subtracting 4. So 2 minus 4, negative 2. Negative 3 minus 4, negative 7. 4 minus 4, 0. Calculator can help. All your y's are subtracting 1. So negative 3 minus 1 is negative 4. Negative 5 minus 1 is negative 6. And 1 minus 1 is 0. And we got one more. So we got x plus 4, y plus 6. And we're just got one more repeat. So all your x's add 4. So 2 plus 4, 6. Negative 3 plus 4, 1. 4 plus 4, 8. All your y's add 6. Negative 3 plus 6 is 3. Negative 5 plus 6 is 1. And 1 plus 6 is 7. So some quick math there. All right, so summary today. So the translations are definitely rigid transformations. Translations both side lengths and angle measures are preserved. That means size and shape. And during the translations, all point move the same distance and direction. All right. Translations, most students' favorite. So I hope that the practice goes well for you, and good luck.